Hello students, 2.5 Father Returning Home, page number 116. See the poem, the first stanza. My father travels on the late evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Suburbs slide past his unseeing eyes. His shirt and pants are soggy, and his black raincoat stained with mud, and his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. His eyes, dimmed by age, fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. Now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from a long sentence. He hurries across the length of the grey platform, crosses the railway line, enters the lane. His chappals are sticky with mud, but he hurries onward. This is our first stanza. See, here, as I told you, that our poet Dilip Chitre depicts the picture of the father, the old person in the family. This old person is working so hard, and now he started his return journey by the late evening train towards his home. See, my father travels on the late evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Commuters means those who travel regularly from one place to another, typically to work. कम्युटर्स म्हणजे प्रवासी. ओके, रेग्युलर प्रवासी. पोएटने डेपिक्ट केलेले जे फादर आहेत, ओल्ड पर्सन आहे, ते लेट इव्हिनिंग ट्रेनने प्रवास करत आहेत, घरी परतत आहे, स्टँडिंग अमंग सायलेंट कम्युटर्स. How are the commuters? How are these passengers? These passengers are silent. It means that there is no conversation between the passengers and the father, that old person, as the passengers were unknown to him, and that's why the passengers were so silent. Suburbs slide past his unseeing eyes. Suburbs, the cities, are passing through his eyes. He didn't look at this picture as the picture was a regular picture for him, and that's why he was not looking out from the window. His shirt and pants are soggy, and his black raincoat stained with mud, and his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. See, this indicates us that it was monsoon, it was a rainy day. That old person wear a raincoat. It means that it was raining outside. त्या ओल्ड पर्सनने, ओल्ड मॅनने रेनकोट विअर केलेला आहे. याचाच अर्थ काय आहे की बाहेर पाऊस पडतो आहे. हाऊ वॉज हिज शर्ट अँड पॅन्ट्स? दे आर सॉगी. सॉगी, वेट, ओले. त्याचं शर्ट, पॅन्ट्स ओले झालेले आहेत. हिज ब्लॅक रेनकोट स्टँड विथ मड. हिज ब्लॅक रेनकोट become dirty because of mud, and his bag stuffed with books. There were books in his bag, and in such attire, in such a look, that old person was traveling. His eyes, dimmed by age, fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. Now I can see him getting off the train. Now see, that old person has no intention to look at the scenes, because he sees those scenes, the beauty of the nature, the landscape every day. It was his routine, and that's why he was not intentionally look out of the window. He has no special interest in looking out. Understand? Maybe he became tired because of his hard work, because of his day's work, and that's why he don't want to look out. That day was rainy day, as I told you. The poet's father's dresses are wet in the rain. See? And in such situation, in such condition, that father, that old person, was traveling through the crowded train. The line, his eyes dimmed by age. It means that his father's eyesight has become poor due to old age. वृद्ध झालेले आहेत त्यामुळे त्यांची आयसाईट, त्यांची दृष्टी कशी झालेली आहे तर कमजोर झालेली आहे. Therefore he finds it difficult to move about in the dark night. As he fared homeward through the humid monsoon night, as it was night, it was difficult for him to move towards his home. It is a humid monsoon night. The poet's father gets down the train. See, now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from a long sentence. He hurries across the length of the grey platform, crosses the railway line, enters the lane. See, he was in a hurry because he wanted to reach his home immediately. As it was raining outside, he wanted to go home in a hurry. He wanted to go home soon, and that's why he hurries across the length of the grey platform. He crosses the railway line and enters the lane. How are his chappals? See, his chappals are sticky with mud, but he hurries onward. His chappals are sticky, become dirty because of the mud, but he hurriedly wants to go home. अगदी घाईघाईने तो पुढे निघालेला आहे. It is our first stanza. Now see the second stanza. Home again, I see him drinking weak tea, eating a stale chapati, reading a book. He goes into the toilet to contemplate man's estrangement from a man-made world. Coming out, he trembles at a sink, the cold water running over his brown hands. A few droplets cling to the graying hair on his wrists. His sullen children have often refused to share jokes and secrets with him. He will now go to sleep, listening to the static on the radio, dreaming of his ancestors and grandchildren, thinking of nomads entering a subcontinent through a narrow pass. By Dilip Chitre. See, very touching stanza. Home again, I see him drinking weak tea. Now he reached his home and he drinks the tea. But how is the tea? The tea is weak. And with that weak tea, he eats a stale chapati, reading a book. There was no one to care and share with him. There was no one to take care of that person, and that's why, as he was alone, he spent his evening in reading a book. घरी आल्यानंतर चहा घेतलेला आहे, शिळी चपाती खाल्लेली आहे, त्याच्यासोबत बोलण्यासाठी कोणीच नाहीये. घरामध्ये इतर फॅमिली मेंबर्स आहेत, पण त्याच्याशी बोलण्यासाठी कोणाकडेच वेळ नाहीये. आणि म्हणून त्याने काय केलेलं आहे? बुक रीड करतो आहे. It indicates that the father is uncared in his own house, though that house was his own, but he was uncared. He was ignored by his family members. He was neglected by his family members. त्याच्याकडे कोणीही लक्ष देत नाहीये. His basic requirements, his basic needs are not provided even in his tiredness by the members of his family. No one is ready to take care of him. No one is ready to talk with that person. See, he goes into the toilet to contemplate. See the word contemplate. Think deeply. Now, he was not familiar with the behavior of his family members. And that's why he went to the toilet just to think deeply about this situation. See, man's estrangement from a man-made world. See the line? Here this word, toilet, maybe have a symbol in it. That word indicate how small the father's world has become. टॉयलेट हा शब्द एक सिम्बॉलिक प्रतिकात्मक म्हणून वापरलेला आहे. हे काय दाखवतंय आपल्याला की त्याचं जग किती मर्यादित झालेलं होतं. कोणीही त्याच्याशी बोलायला तयार नाही. त्याचे ओन फॅमिली मेंबर्स आहेत, ओन हाऊस, त्याचं स्वतःचं घर आहे, स्वतःचे कुटुंबातल्या व्यक्ती आहेत, पण कोणाकडेही त्याच्यासाठी वेळ नाहीये. ओके, सी, he went into the toilet to think about his future, to think about his loneliness. त्याचं जे एकाकी जीवन आहे त्याचा विचार करत तो टॉयलेटमध्ये गेलेला आहे. To spend time just alone. He wanted to spend time alone. This father comes out from the toilet and goes to wash basin. टॉयलेटमधून बाहेर आल्यानंतर वॉश बेसिन कडे ते गेलेले आहेत. The poet notices that this father is trembling at the sink when the cold water is running down his brown hands. See, coming out, he trembles at the sink, the cold water running over his brown hands. A few droplets cling to the graying hair on his wrists. What the poet notices here, the cold water running over his brown hands. Maybe it is because of the cold water, or maybe it is because of his old age, or maybe it is because of the feeling of loneliness that that person was trembling at the sink. कदाचित पाणी थंड आहे म्हणून असेल, किंवा कदाचित त्याचं वय जास्त झालेलं आहे, वृद्ध आहेत ते म्हणून असेल, किंवा कदाचित एकाकीपणाची भावना त्यांच्या मनामध्ये आलेली असेल आणि म्हणून त्यांचे हात थरथरतायत. His sullen children have often refused to share jokes and secrets with him. Sullen means bad-tempered. How are his children? His children are bad-tempered people. And they always refuse to share jokes and secrets with him. They never talk with that old person. There is no conversation, no communication between the children and the father. And that's why the father spent his time alone. No one is ready to talk with him. त्यांची मुलं कधीच त्यांच्याशी बोललेली नाहीयेत, काहीच शेअर केलेलं नाही, ना जोक्स ना सिक्रेट्स, काहीच नाही. He will now go to sleep. Now, as there was no one to talk, no one to share, that person want to go to his bed, listening to the static on the radio. He went to the bed just to listen the music on radio. रेडिओवर म्युझिक ऐकण्यासाठी ते आपल्या रूममध्ये निघून गेलेले आहेत. ड्रीमिंग ऑफ हिज ancestors and grandchildren, thinking of nomads entering a subcontinent through a narrow pass. He went to the bed, he listened the music. At the same time, he was dreaming about his ancestors. Ancestors means पूर्वज मराठीमध्ये आपण ज्याला म्हणतो. It indicates the past memories of that old person, and grandchildren indicates the future of that old person. So he was thinking about his past memories, he was thinking about his past life, as well as he was thinking about his future also. तो आपल्या भूतकाळातल्या गोष्टी आठवतोय आणि आपलं भविष्य कसं असेल याचाही विचार करतोय. thinking of nomads entering a subcontinent through a narrow path. He was thinking about the modern society, how this modern society has changed since the old time when they had come here. The modern world has no place for the elderly people. There is no place for the old people in the modern society, in the modern world. In this modern world, there is no one to think about the old people's loneliness or care for them. Understand? No one has time to think about the old people. I think you too have the same experience. I think you too have listened or seen the stories related to this old person. अशा आपण गोष्टी ऐकलेल्या आहेत, पाहिलेल्या आहेत. Understand? While listening the music on the radio, the father was thinking about him. The father was thinking about the generation gap, and he is attempting to escape from his routine life. He wanted to go away from this routine life, but because this life is so alone and he hate that life. Understand? This poem is an account of an old man who does hard work for his family. Through the example of this old person, the poet wanted to tell the reader, that the old people in a family, they are working hard for we people, for his family, but his family members never take care of these old people. Understand? It leads a pathetic life where no one is there to give him a company and care. See, in our day-to-day life, we see such type of picture, and through this poem, our poet's intention is that we should think about such situation of the old people, and our attitude, our behavior towards these old people should have टू चेंज. या ओल्ड व्यक्तींसाठी आपलं जे ॲटिट्यूड आहे, म्हणजे आजच्या मॉडर्न सोसायटीचं, आजच्या मॉडर्न लाईफमध्ये लोकांना ओल्ड पीपल घरात नको आहेत, आणि म्हणूनच वृद्धाश्रमाची गरज आता लागते आहे, हो की नाही? तर ओल्ड पीपलकडून आपल्याला बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी ह्या मिळत असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये नॉलेज असेल, एक्सपिरियन्स असेल, की आपल्यापेक्षा जास्त नॉलेज त्या लोकांना असतं. म्हणजे जे काही चांगलं आहे ते ह्या लोकांकडून आपल्याला मिळत असतं. पण मॉडर्न सोसायटीला, मॉडर्न वर्ल्डमध्ये जी लोक राहत आहेत त्यांना हे ओल्ड पीपल नकोसे झालेले आहेत. आणि म्हणून ही पोएम आपल्याला पोएटने दिलेली आहे, दॅट वी शुड थिंक अबाउट द ओल्ड पीपल. ओके, इन अवर नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओ वी आर गोइंग टुवर्ड्स द क्वेश्चन्स फ्रॉम ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग. ओके, थँक्यू.